New haircut, new month. Let's play some Chrono Trigger again. Oh. Sending a tweet about the stream I'm about to do. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo, Pile of Shame Live, where this week we're going to play Chrono Trigger on the Super Famicom with a language pack in the Retron 5 so that we can play it like it's on the Super Nintendo and not pay hundreds of dollars for the privilege. And you get to see it as well, so isn't that fantastic? I think it's fantastic. You should think it's fantastic too. This week's beverage is, let's see, New Glarus Bubbler, which I actually am not a terribly huge fan of, but I got 6 of these, so I got 3 more to go. And why waste it? In case you're curious, it does have a water fountain taste to it, but then it gets very beery, which is a weird combination, and I'm not a huge fan. Like one of those things is fine, both of them together. Maybe I'm not a fan of the other thing. It's like bubble gum. It's like bubble gum and hops. It doesn't go together. Anyway, that's enough chit chat about me. How are you guys? I had to stop my thing here because the audio was all the way up. Velcro Pants is here. Hello, Evan's here. How's it going, y'all? People will trickle in as this thing gets started. So let's just get started. Well, actually, before I do that, I'll explain where we're at this point. So we've been playing this game for 3 months now, 3.5 maybe. This is week 14. So yeah, that makes it the start of a 4th month, and we've discovered an ancient civilization in 12,000 BC, which is 13,000 years before our protagonists started off this adventure, and they're sucking power out of Lavos, and that power recharged the mysterious pendant that I have. And in fact, it's probably the future version of a pendant that we saw so many thousands of years in the past. And once they found us, they threw us out as heretics and back into our own time, more or less. And yeah, so we're back at the crossroads or whatever that place is in the future, and we're going to travel back to the future, to the retro station.
Shame.
All right. Is Christian Newhouse new, or is this still the same cycle of people that it usually has? We're going to go to Medina Village this time. So the other thing that we discovered is that we need to make it to the future because there's a wall that our necklace can open. Yeah, these look like different names now. Is it actually giving us a different set of people? This is amazing if the thing updated. I like how they don't really care that I hopped into their kitchen, like ever. How many times have I done this? So many times. So things haven't really changed here. If you go to the market square, I read this in the cheat sheet. They're worshiping a statue of Ozzy now instead of the Magus because we defeated the Magus in the past. So we've changed history. Okay. Now this looks interesting. We saw this is the seal that got set up after we got kicked out, like way however many millions of years ago. So wow, charging up the amulet is really giving us some oomph. I was expecting just to unlock those chests that are hidden around. Like we've gotten some cool items out of them so far, but those ones steal with the mysterious power. We have the mysterious power now. Yep, and there's 2 more of them. All right. Oh hey, it's one of those turnip guys. Weapon which increases strength. Protective gear which will guard your life. Boy, did he die? Is he dead? This reminds me of Doctor Who. Okay, hold on. Before we make our choice here, I think I want the protective gear because of how some of the battles have been going. But I'm going to see what. It's an unfortunate name for a weapon. Hold on. Let's get to the menu here. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of power. I wonder if it's a grift though because of how many enemies I run across that don't respond to physical attacks. On the other hand, you can weaken them. All right, let's see what we got for defensive safe helm. All right. Let's see how the safe helm. Okay, I mean that's an 18-point improvement. That's not a lot. You know, I feel like I can probably find something as good or better than that. I'm gonna go with the weapon. Feels like a fool's choice not to. Satoshi's here. Hello, Jadzia's back. Hello. Oh, thanks, Jadzia. Wait, you hate video games, so why are you following Famicom Dojo? Is it because of all the TV talk? Because I'm going to talk about Willow today. Because Willow premiered 2 episodes. Thanks, Jedzy. I appreciate the views. Oh, because you're with Evan? Okay. Yes, I believe she's a DS9 fan. I think we've had this discussion before. All right. So I'm gonna get a swallow. Is the other weapon a spitz? It makes more sense, honestly. All right. Is my weapon? Oh, I don't even have frog. It'd be funny if it was a better weapon than what we got here. All right, and then Ayla's got the white vest, which I can't remember. So these vests are the weapons that I've been collecting around the world here. So is there anything else I can do? If you hear a lot of thumping, those are my kids acting like utter hooligans. They've been warned not to come downstairs and screaming at me about what their brothers are doing to them. All right, anything Melchior has to say? Oopsies. Oh, Jadzia is your actual name? I thought it was just a Star Trek thing, but I thought we had this conversation. I feel terrible that I didn't know that. But thank you for giving me the view. And thank you. Thank you. Ooh, I can buy something. Yeah, let's see if I can get some good stuff. Oh, that red katana I got from him before. I'm gonna guess there's nothing I can get from this guy. Yeah, there's nothing I can get. Oh, maybe it's some tonics. Ugh, maybe I'll get 7 of them. Maybe I'll get 12 of them. I could probably handle getting 5 more. All right. I have a lot of money. I didn't realize how much it was. Anyone down here? I don't remember. Nothing down here. Okay. Oh. Hold on. I didn't look in all the houses yet. Ooh, hello. Speed tab. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. Running around stealing things. Oh, that's Ozzy. Oh, it's Ozzy the 8th. So he's a descendant of Ozzy. I don't remember if there was like a descendant of the Magus there before. Do you guys? It's been weeks. I don't even know. I have to go back and watch the videos. Mountain to the west. Yeah, I think we beat that guy already. Got a magic tab. Yeah, a beast. Yada 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 yada. So yeah, I mentioned I was going to talk about Willow, right? So the first 2 episodes premiered on Disney Plus 2 days ago on the 30th, and I've been waiting for a while. I was actually going on to Disney Plus to give Andor another shot because I couldn't get through the first episode, and I tried twice. There's like not a lot happens, and I also like to watch TV a lot when I'm doing other things, and you really have to pay attention watching that show. So I gave up. But now it's over, and everyone's like raving about it. So I kind of feel like I have to go back and watch it now. And then I went to do that, and there was a big splashy ad in front of my face to be like, "Hey, Willow's here," and I'm like, "Oh, it is the 30th." So I watched the first 2 episodes, and I got to say, guys, like tonally at least, it's hitting all the right notes for me. To continue with the music metaphor, I guess. It's funny, it's witty. Ooh, hold on. A wall ring, whatever that is. There's something else in here. God, is it Spitz? No, another ring. Why can't it just say there are 2 rings in here? Gotta get me all get me all excited. Please stop screaming. I don't know if you can hear that, but they are screaming. All right, so there's the dash ring, which increases speed, speed belt, wall ring, magic defense. Ooh. I don't know, this increases my health by, well, only 100. I might be able to take that hit for magic defense, right? Yeah, because if I didn't take the defense for the, well, I don't know. I might need to be able to take the physical hits too. Maybe this should go to someone who has the healing ability instead. How about Ayla? She's got a power scarf. I don't know. Man, I don't know. What's... He's got defender. Oh, it's only 2 points. Ups his magic defense. Oh, his stamina too, huh? I don't know. Man, I don't know. Whatever. We'll worry about rings later. Okay. So, we're making our way across space and time here. Gathering up all of these goodies. I'll pass. Jump in. And for some reason, jumping into this pool takes me halfway across the world without drowning out of a whirlpool. This away. We'll not visit Luca's dad because he doesn't do frick all for us. He looks just like the guy at the end of time. Alright. I thought for sure that that unsealed berry was going to give us a portal back to 12,000 BC. Maybe I got one here? Mystic Mountain, nope. I mean, that's how I got there, so maybe. Bangor Dome, yes, that's where we're gonna have to go, I think. Proto Dome. Guardian Forest, no, that's where we were. And then this is Truce Canyon. Yeah, let's go here first. I think that there's probably some there's some chests there that I can grab. So anyway, Willow. Tonally hitting all the right notes, like I said. So I guess the first thing to say about it is that it has to do the same thing that a lot of legacy sequels have to do, which is justify their existence. Basically, especially with stories like this where it's all about a child of prophecy and people fulfilling their destiny and whatnot, why haven't they fulfilled their destiny yet? Otherwise, there's no story, right? And like, I think Star Wars had the same problem, right? It had been 35 years since the Return of the Jedi, and things were supposed to be at peace. So where's the story, right? And unfortunately, it was that our friends and our heroes eventually lost, or they only saved the day for a little while. Which is a real bummer. So I'm trying to think of another show that does the same thing. Yeah, let's take a nap here. What was one of the other shows that does the same thing? Like Cobra Kai. Ooh, there we go. Cobra Kai feels like. Ooh, yeah. Open your box. What's in the box? Oh, another blue vest? Cool. So I can get multiples of these and not just have one for each person. That's good. So I'm gonna guess that what's in most of these chests are those same kinds of items. Cobra Kai gets away with it because people are sort of picking up the pieces of their life. Like Daniel did succeed and he went on to be a modest success, became accepted, but he left a lot of damage in his wake, basically. Ooh, how do I get back there? How do I hop onto the... Oh, there's so many chests. Oh, maybe I can't open them because it's just like a cipher for the fact that I'm in a store. Alright. How many shelters do I have? Let's get 2 more. Alright. What else? I came down from here, right? There's no square. Let's see what's in the church. Where was I? Yeah, so Cobra Kai is more like the reignite. Oh, hello. Who are you? What is it? Are you an actual priestess lady? Yeah, there shouldn't be any bad guys left in here, right? It's just ooh, another save point. Oh boy, it's like a replica of that other altar, huh? Whoop. Okay, well, that's gonna make it hard to get out of here. Farts. So yeah, Cobra Kai, and then what's another Legacy sequel you guys can think of? Like, blurt anything out, and I'll explain how the story potentially got ruined by the mere fact of its existence. How do I get out of here? Do I go this way? So yeah, Cobra Kai gets away with it, and actually sort of demonstrates Mr. Miyagi's main fear of teaching Daniel karate in the first place, which was that it's really only for defense. And he didn't want the same thing to happen to him and his family, and why he had to leave Okinawa, or chose to leave Okinawa, affect Daniel down the road. But you know, as a parent or father figure in any situation, you just have to kind of do your best and hope that the people you teach and love will do their best in a response. And Daniel is sort of failing in his quest right now, but that failure means that there's a story to be had. And like sort of conversely, Johnny is succeeding in his. Like, he gets a redemption arc, and he gets Daniel as a antagonist, which is very interesting. I think it's interesting. We're going to talk more about Cobra Kai the next time we do Two Boobs Watch the Tube, so I don't want to say too much right now. But suffice to say, there are 5 seasons. They're all, to me, compelling watching, and I haven't watched much of the 5th season so far because I went back and watched the first 2 in preparation for the podcast. But there's a lot I forgot, and there's a lot that I enjoy. So, similar to the movies, there's like a big time span that it has to, or sorry, a short time span that it has to deal with, but are only a few years apart. Sorry, and each season's like a year apart, right? So it's been 5 years since the show started, but it's been maybe a few months, which is actually a far sight better than Karate Kids Part 1 through 3, which were 6 years total. And like it tells the story of like the end of one school year, a summer, and then like maybe a year later. Even though I'm calling him Daniel Radcliffe. Good Lord. Why can't I remember the name of the actor who plays Daniel? How embarrassing. Getting old sucks, guys. William Zabka and... boy. His name is like in the front of all the credits. White vest. Nice. Sorry, I gotta scratch my neck really good so I can contact with me here. It'll come to me. But he had a baby face that whole time. Like, the only thing you could tell, like, by part 3 was he gained a little weight, as you do in your 20s. So, Or, you know, as anyone does, really, throughout their life. Pat Morita, William Zabka. Darn it! And that's Froggy's lair. Yeah, maybe there might be something in Frog's lair. What is their name? No, I didn't want to fight you. Oh, how do I feel about this game? All right, we'll come back to that once I figure out that dude's name. I'm enjoying this game. I'm really sad that I never played it. But see, here's the thing, is that I was never really a big RPG fan. It wasn't until I was in college that I started really enjoying that. And I sound old already, so you're probably gonna think that I was in college before these games came out. No, it's like a decade later. Maybe not quite a decade, but still. Come on, Froggy, you gotta have something down here. Something good. Give it to me! Give it to me, Froggy! So yeah, like 99 to like 2004, I was in school. And that's when I started playing RPGs at the behest of friends. So I was already like a decade out of touch with a lot of stuff. So I would watch people play things like Skies of Arcadia, or stuff on the Saturn. I can't remember. I got into. I didn't like the structure of the Final Fantasies up until that point, like how it played and stuff. Like I really kind of like the weight mechanism here and the quasi real-time fighting. Like I played Willow. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm bringing that back around because it was more of an action RPG. So that did it for me more than this other stuff did. But I think one of the first RPGs, more modern ones, at least at the time I played it, that I really enjoyed was Gradia 2, because that was similar to this. Like you can walk around the world, the enemies are out there, also similar to Willow. It's not like random encounter stuff, and you can avoid the enemies if you want to, but I like to grind through them because I'm a masochist. And that's also one of the reasons that I don't really play a lot of RPGs, because like I will spend a lot of time on them. So like Dragon Age comes around, or like Mass Effect, and those are like, you know, as RPG-y as I want to get. So like that's 2007, right? So it's not even that far apart from when I started first playing RPGs in general. And those aren't RPGs per se either, but you know, that's just more the kind of thing that I enjoy playing. So I do something like this, and it's humbling to see that I was wrong about what I thought might be an enjoyable experience for me. So, and on the other hand, I've been playing this for 14 weeks now, not fully in a row. So it's been a little more than 3 months since I started. And like compared to Willow, for instance, which was like 4 installments, I felt like that was a long time to be playing something, and now I've just blown that out of the water. But like I had a blast playing that because I did have a lot of nostalgia for that game. So I guess the main thing that, apart from being wrong about how I was going to enjoy this game, excuse me, apart from being wrong about it, I find that as an older, experienced gamer, that I'm able to do so much first blush without having like any experience with it, just like taking clues from games. But then I've been playing weekly with you guys some game or another that I haven't really played before, and having to learn how to read those context clues for the most part, and then getting grumpy at times when I can't. Oh, hello. It just took me right there, didn't it? Well, all right then. I wonder if there's anything else that I should worry about before I hop through this door. Maybe it'll... All right, let's do it. Ralph Macchio, God. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, I finished Pokemon Blue. And that's the first and only Pokemon game I've played. Apart from Pokemon Go, of course, which has no end. And then I got Let's Go Eevee, which is more or less like a remake quasi-sequel of the original Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red, or Green, if you're thinking of Japan colors. But you know, Pokemon was the thing back in the 90s, so I played that in like 98. Yep. Are these chests? A charm top. Ooh, baby. Charming. Full ether and a wallet. What am I gonna do with a wallet? Turn into experience into G. I don't know if I need that. I got a lot of... hello, Omar Steven. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know if it popped up on the stream or not. I just saw it pop up on my Google Chrome stuff. Slasher. Charm top. Oh, that's another... interesting. How dare you make me talk about the game that I'm playing, Satoshi? Instead of waxing philosophic about various... Oh, God. Well, the right katana still gives me a magic boost. Not much of one, but... not enough to justify the loss of power. So I've been playing for 15 hours of game time, which doesn't include going back sometimes. I don't know, that's about... well, I've played for an hour and a half-ish every installment, so there's definitely some slippage here. It's been more than 15 hours. I'm also not sure if it knows that I when I pause it or not, if there's any effect from that. Ugh, I don't know. Where do I go now? Trando. I mean, now how dare you make me talk about video games in general, just like the one I'm specifically playing. Oh, that's some good stuff. Yeah, give me the good stuff, baby. This is not that good. I mean, I'm sure it was good at one time, but I have gone so far beyond that. Save money will do you good. Do me good, that's right. Alright, so I'm gonna keep opening doors for people, like figuratively and literally. So is my pen gonna run out of power at some point? I'm feeling bad about using it so much. Full ether, very nice. Gold stud, oh baby. Is it me? Am I the gold stud? Not a magic tab. All right. All right. I'm going to give one of those to Chrono because I think he needs it. Oh, I have 3 magic tabs? I can't tell. She doesn't have any magic, so that'll be worthless. He doesn't either. Oh, that's an item I can use. I should use one of those in a fight. Farts. Elixir. Any other tabs? How do I organize? Speed tab. It needs to be faster. I don't know. I'm gonna make Chrono faster because I use him the most. Alright, we are organized. Look how organized we are. Oh, it makes things so much nicer. Okay. Oh my goodness. So guys, I guess small plea while I'm here, we got a new subscriber and everything, and it kind of reminded me, if you are enjoying this stream, please subscribe to it. I assume, Jadzia, that you have already, and that's how you knew about it. I don't know if or if Evan was like, hey, you should watch it with me. Just subscribe too if you really are curious and interested in making sure that I got full whatever. Those numbers got to go up. They got to go up, man. I'm a little jealous of like some people who have like, say, I don't know, 1 million subscribers, and then they do a live stream, they only get like 1,000 people watching. And I'm like, so I don't feel so bad. But like when we were back on the Famicom Dojo channel, we get a lot more live views, like simultaneous live views, and then we get a lot more tail afterwards. Phrasing. But the thing that I found the most is the people who are here now and watching this are the ones who really want to be doing it. So I think that's better for engagement in general. Ooh, stole a tonic from me. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on it once it's over. I think you have to wait until it's over. I'm not entirely sure on that. But, you know, make sure you subscribe too. Load sword? Good lord. I do not need that. How did I miss that? Did I just not go this way before? Seems that way. Ooh. These guys are jerks. This only steals tonics, not even the good stuff, right? So yeah, if you guys haven't been watching me play this game, like a lot of my companions from different time zones here. So Ayla's from like 65 million BC, Robo, aka Data here, because I was watching a lot of Star Trek when I named him. He's from this time zone. Chrono and Marla and Luca are all from 1000 AC. So this is we're in 2300 right now. No one, and then Frog's from 600 AC. Is it AC? I can't remember. Go around. Oh, I couldn't go around. Bummer. Oh, what else? Am I like wasting my time going backwards this way? I wonder if I need, I'm gonna save it here. I wonder if I need to travel in time and then go to the other dome that way and then move forward. So if I gotta backtrack from this point on instead, I might as well do that. So where was I? I keep trying to talk about Willow. Oh, stop stealing my tonics, you jerk. These guys require magic, right? Is there... Oh yeah, let's do that. So suffice to say, these legacy TV shows, legacy movies, have similar problems, and Willow is no different. So you gotta explain why the brilliant future that they fought so hard for didn't come to pass yet, or if it has, what the complications are. So there's some practical things as well, like it's been 3 decades, a little more than 3 decades since Willow came out, and so you got to explain the time difference. And I guess like Karate Kid, or some of those other shows, like not as much time has passed in the show as in real life, even though like the actors are noticeably older, or even Star Wars, right? Excuse me. Like even though it was 40 years, it was maybe like 20, 25 on the outside. So there's lots of jokes about how like living on Tatooine or just in the Star Wars universe in general like really ages you. Or like in Cobra Kai, it's taking place at some indeterminate time in the future. And now that it's like the 2020s, it's like 5 years later than when the show started, even though it's taking place in roughly the same year. And it was already like maybe 2012, 2015-ish, let's say. Like, given how old Daniel was in the 80s, given how old his kids are now, as well as Johnny's. So similarly in Willow, I didn't see who got the level up. Data did? I gotta fight one of these things now. It's been about 16 years since the end of Willy. It's about half as long as it actually has been. So I mean, there I go forgetting names again. Oh my God. The guy who plays Willow. Warwick Davis. So sorry. Good Lord. At least I remembered it before someone had to tell me. He looks great. He's got a lot of makeup on. Also, you can tell if you're in a flashback or a flash forward because he'll have a beard. But, you know, it's a Disney show, so I'm sure they're using some of that Disney magic to make them look younger in those flashback scenes. So they are explaining what happened in the in-between of when the movie ended and what's happening now, like intermittently. And I'm sure we're going to get more and more of those. You know, we have Sorsha, which is fantastic. Although I'm sure it has something to do with the plot. Sorry, this is really digging into my neck here. But she's said some pretty mean things to people, including Willow, which is like, you don't talk to Willow that way. Like, she said it nicely, but she said some mean things, and then she yelled at her kids, which just what parents do, I guess. One of her kids is named Eric. So I'm sure she married Mad Mardigan, by the way. I'm sure that was in honor of who I assume was their fallen. Did he die in the movie? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he did. So the other one's named, they're twins, Eric and Kit. But Mad Mardigan's not in the picture, and that makes sense given that Val Kilmer has lost his voice. Tragically. He did make some appearances in like Jay and Silent Bob reboot, for instance, playing the movie version in the in-universe, the diegetic movie version of Blunt Man or Chronic. Which one's which? Which one's Jay? He's playing the Jay version. Did I ever go this way? Oh, ooh, I never went this way. Farts. Well, he didn't talk, right? But they got around that by having him like type out everything on a phone and showing it to Blunt Man. Well, he must be playing Chronic then, because Blunt Man's supposed to be Batman, and Kevin Smith's Bob's Blunt Man. He looks like Batman. Makes sense. And now he's got that Fat Man on Batman podcast, or now it's Fat Man Beyond, I think. I don't know. Whatever. And now it's just ironic because he's lost so much weight after his heart attack. But anyway. Yeah, bad place, much danger. Yep, we know. We've been here, guys. This isn't our first rodeo. I am all over the place. I'm so sorry. Oh, you cat! So because it's a legacy series too, you have a lot of new characters like Sorsha's kids, and including Eric's kitchen girl, seemingly slightly ditzy girlfriend, who I don't think I was going to like, but she's amazing, by the way. Hello. Oh, come on! Have I really not gone this way, maybe? This doesn't seem familiar. There's other people too, like the guy who played Flash in the new Spider-Man movies. He's in this as like a prince that Kit is supposed to marry, and he's great. There's a guy playing someone named Borman, who's their guide and was locked up for some indeterminate crimes. That's right, taking the cheese, you rat. So he's this adult going along with all these kids. There's this knight who's Kit's friend, her roommate. And I don't remember her name. I feel very bad about that. Oh, boo! This stinks. Yeah. All the stuff with Willow once they introduce him is great. Like if you remember anything about the High Aldwin from the movie, played by Billy Barty, who is like cannot be duplicated, right? But like, you know, imagine Willow in the same position, and you'll get a good idea of how Warwick Davis is handling this. And it is pitch perfect. His comedic everything is just excellent. And this show, much like the movie, like knows not to take itself too seriously, right? So, how do I? There we go. Yeah, excellent, wonderful, excellent, and wonderful is what I have to say about all of that. I feel like I've missed a switch somewhere. Like I need to open a drawbridge to get through. Like here, right? But no, it seems no. So I want to go across here, but I can't. It seems like I never have gone across there. But I've clearly been through this door before, so I don't know what's going on. Farts. So I just won't interact with any of these terrible things on the way back, because I've learned my lesson. Ugh. That's right, Chrono. Don't touch the kitty. Just don't touch anything. God. Oh, is that a button? It looks like a button. No, it's not. It's just like a little light fixture. I have to get across there, and I can't. All right. Is it this? Am I go this way? Yeah, what? Dang it. All right. What am I missing here? All right, before I go any further and waste lots of time, I'm going to look at the guide and see. Head back to the end of time, discovered no longer have all 9 time portals to open. Bummer. Talk to Gaspar and he'll hint at the man was building a time machine. Yep. Find out we need to get the Keeper Dome in the future, but you might want to do a few things. Sealed doors and chests. Which sealed doors? Is it just here? Bangor Dome and Guardia Forest. The Cathedral and 600 will have the actual nun show up in it. The Sunken Desert side quest, that's all right. I'm going to probably skip that. Darn it. Anyway, where was I? It didn't give me any hints for how to get through here, and maybe I'm wasting my time right now, but I'm still gonna keep trying. So Willow is fun. I've enjoyed it. There's some talk about like Bavmorda's spirit surviving, which like they could mean in a literal sense, but I don't think that they do. It's sort of an explanation for how crappy Sorsha and her kids are being to each other. That, you know, they're all her descendants, you know, even though they defeated her. Sorsha even mentions, like, you know, if you think I'm bad, you should have seen my mother. Fair. God, what am I doing wrong? Am I blocked off from going through here? It could explain a lot. Yeah, I can't seem to get through anywhere else, so I'm just gonna have to backtrack all the way because those walkways aren't open. And maybe they used to be and now they're not, and either I don't know how to open them or they're deliberately sealed off from me so that I can focus on going the right way. Which stinks, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Lab 32. New gadget. What's he talking about? I'll record your 3 fastest times. Let's do it without the boost and see what happens. Don't chicken out, babe. Oh, I won't. Oh, yeah. Vinnk. Never do this right to, like, keep him behind me. Maybe I'm not supposed to. I can only do it for like a second. Ah! I need the boost. I need the boost. I'm not good enough to not have the boost. Yeah, I know I'm worthless. Yeah, give it up. I wanna change my mode. Yes, oh God. Mode 1. Alan, how to change perspective? Alright. Not doing anything. Keeping behind me. Ugh. If I could do that, I could probably not use the boosts. I don't care about this mechanic that much to really pay it that much mind. So. Oh, come on! I hate this. I could also just walk through there and not do the race, but I really don't want to. You go home. Suck. Better at it. Maybe I don't have to get better. Maybe I just don't have to crash into them at all. just not behind him at all, and then it'll just all get better by default, right? Ha-ha! Yeah. Yeah, babe. So I actually have to beat him for it to record my high score. Well, whatever. Okay. Ruined cities, yada, yada, yada. I don't think I need to go to the factory again. Barf. Protodome. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah. That's right. That's a door. Oh. Well, now what? Head through the sealed doors to read Balthazar's recorded messages. Do I need to go to the factory? What am I missing? Like this guide isn't very guidey, you know? Ugh. Yeah, I think the translation. I mean, this is a fan translation for one thing, so this isn't like the official like licensed. I mean, maybe they could have started with that. I don't know. Maybe that's what they used. I can't really be sure, but it's technically not the official like licensed Nintendo translation. So if he uses a word like worthless, it's probably more of a literal Japanese translation. Excuse me. Man, I don't know. Down. So yeah, Willow. There's only 2 episodes in. I'm really enjoying it. I want to see more. It's gonna be hard to wait until next week to see more, but it's got a lot of promise, I think, and this is just the same area. This is just the same thing. This didn't help me at all. What the nerds. I assume there's more I want to say about it. Is there anything else I can say about it? I was really trying to avoid spoilers about the overall plot. Suffice to say, I like all the characters, and I want to see where it goes next. It's a real bummer, though. Willow's having prophetic dreams of the future, and that's sort of where things have gone awry. So, like me a good prophecy, because the best stories that deal with them are always about how heeding, trying to avert the fate of the prophecy is what leads to it coming about. And I guess the main thing I can reveal, because it's like in the first few seconds of the show, it's like Alora Dandon was sent away because of this prophecy, and we don't know where she is, and she's even a mystery to herself. Stuck. There we go. All right. Man, I don't know. Can I get through here without dealing with these guys? Oh yes. I don't want to use the crane. Get out of here. Oh. I'm all done with you. I don't want the crane. I gotta fight these guys. Yeah, I want to say more, but I guess there's not a lot I can say. I'm going to be like non-specific and whatnot. It's, I guess, kind of like the movie. The sense of scale feels smaller. I imagine their budget, much like the Willow movie, is not as much as, say, The Rings of Power, where they spent $500 million on it. Which is fine. They don't have to. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. I guess Andor. I think I mentioned before last episode, like Andor having so many episodes, like more than 6, especially more than 10, is kind of incredible. So, oh, never opened this one. 400G. Don't mind if I do. Ugh. Do I need to go to like... I think I know what I missed. I think I know where I goofed. Alright, I know where I should go now. I think. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the factory. We're leaving. Man. So Willow's got a lot of flashbacks in it too to the films. Which is good, and it's not like frequent. It's just enough to get you some grounding in the characters who were there. For not being in the show, Matt Mardigan's presence kind of looms large, and I am wondering if they're going to work Val Kilmer into the show somehow. I'm hoping that they do. It would be nice to see him. And I guess since I'm talking about all those things, there's like a Willow, Karate Kid / Cobra Kai connection here, because Val Kilmer and Elizabeth Shue were in The Saint together, and me having a huge crush on Elizabeth Shue, of course. I watched The Saint, even though I knew about but didn't care that it was like a remake of a popular TV show, kind of like The Avengers, like not the Avengers, but like the TV show The Avengers with Diana Rigg and what's his face, the not as hot one, who herself was on Game of Thrones. It's all these connections, guys. Like let's not even pretend to say they weren't there. So I gotta focus on this race now. I guess I can use that boost to get ahead of this guy a little bit more. And if I can use another one, then I can get a better time. No! Oh, thank God. All right. $723. That's a bigger number. Then I want a smaller number, or are those like some kind of points? Oh, it is a higher score. Okay, well. Whatevs. Okay, so I want to be in here, and I need to go down, because I missed this the first time too. that there was a place I could go. There we are. Yeah. No? Maybe. Don't you touch me. Ah, darn it. So, yeah, what else? I haven't been watching a lot of TV, I guess. Tried to watch Andor and didn't. Star Trek Prodigy is continuing to be interesting. Throwing one curveball after the next at us, which is good or bad depending on how you feel about them. Oh, excuse me. This beer is not good. Let me rephrase that. It's not my cup of tea. If you like it, great, but it's not hitting my palate right. It seemed interesting at the time. All right, there's multiple ways through here if I recall correctly. Get him. Ugh. Oh, okay, we'll just end up down here, I guess. I don't know. I'm in this weird cycle where I'll like watch TV and then I'll watch like specific YouTubers reviews on those shows. So like the guy who does Trek Central, or Jesse Earl, or Screen Crush, or that other guy who reminds me of a guy I work with the way he talks. Ah, oh, I want to. No, how do I get there? All right. Yes, we need to find some way to get here. Oh, how though? Yeah, show me the factory in the other dome. Yep. Yeah, I've been there, so what? The same thing? It's gonna show me a different thing. Oh, that is the past. Is it showing me Lavos destroying everything? Well, it's not even the distant past, it's like the... Okay. So we saw last episode, or the one before that, I think it was the one before that, Lavos coming crashing down to the planet. Pulled down 65 million years ago by the leader of the Reptites. That shearing effect on the video is pretty good. No, I didn't mean to watch it again. Lord, all right. So Lavos has been around for a while. He wasn't created by the Magus. He was going to be used by the Magus to destroy the world, but we defeated him, and yet Lavos clearly still destroys the world. So what's the deal? Super bummer, dude. Super bummer. Alright, out of here. So... Alright, I need to go this way to get to the thing. I just need like a piece of wood or something. 588, that's a nice amount of damage. Chrono 2. What else has been going on? What have you guys been watching? What have you been playing? Why don't you talk to me for a bit? Boy. This is frustrating. Beyond the ruins for more info. Well, I labeled this video The Keeper's Dome, but there's nothing about how to get there. This is very frustrating. I'm going to run out of time, y'all, friends. Very frustrating. All right, I'm going to, what's it called? It's called Sealed Chests section. And then he mentions, what is it? Beyond the Ruins. So it's an earlier 16, Aristome, Guardian, A New Hope, sewer access. Yeah, I'm not clear on what I'm supposed to do at all. So you should be able to walk across the bridges you activated to the Keeper's Dome. Well, I can't. Nothing's working the way I expected, guys, so help a brother out here. Please and/or thank you. Can I just like get one of these wooden planks? Like, why can't I just pick one up and carry it to the sealed door? I want to get in and you won't let me in. I'm so frustrated. Let's chase our rat through here, right? It's like a statue. You're a statue. Is more than a statue. Well, I've already caught him once, so I don't. Ah! Fine, whatever. Getting really frustrated, guys. Yeah, so like I complained about, so I was patting myself on the back for being able to Who the heck is new? Being able to figure things out through context and like get through the game more easily. But in reality, down your death peak. What door with the crest? Where do you see a door with the crest? Where is it? Tell me! Only one tonic down, that's good news. Do you guys see a door? I don't see a door with a seal on it anywhere around here, do you? I'm looking, and I just don't see it. I think he's lying to me. Was I in here? Sewer access. Right, I was here. This is the first place I went. And I couldn't get through here either. Don't touch anything, just walk straight through. There's like certainly a bridge that should have been opened, but I can't figure it out. Yeah, so I was bragging about my ability to get through this stuff, but then like I'm using walkthroughs, mostly to save a little bit of time. But like in cases like this, I don't actually know where to go. So I would consult the guide to get an idea of what to do next. But in this case, it's not really telling me, and it's not very obvious. So, oh, I hate this. Okay, all right, I got it. Oh, the UI needs a little work. Good Lord. It looked like it was blocked off to me. Farts and butts. Okay, I haven't been able to go down there yet. I was not able to get there before. Rage band. So like going through here once, I did a few episodes ago, I mean more than a few, and I got stuck and I ended up like rolling back. So maybe now's the time to go through it, I don't know. Ah, look at that, look how fast we defeated him. Good Lord. Didn't take much. 500G I'll take though. Good riddance. It's the game's fault. I mean, in a way. If the game makes me think something isn't true, is that my fault? It's someone's fault. Ah. Bolt sword. Could have used that earlier. I think I had a bolt sword actually, so I'm good. The Keeper's Dome! I made it! What's the matter? What? Why won't she? What is going on? Oh, this is new. There he is. Hey, buddy. You dead? You dead, man? Hisanka, you dead? All right, I got 5 minutes. I won't disturb you. Well, how do I get... I'm in the Keeper's Dome! Okay, here we go. Oh. No, he consumed the energy, okay, and then we were taking his energy, so we were really taking the planet's energy the whole time. Disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardi. Oh. Well, I've mastered time. The Rings of Time. Oh. Oh. This is a spaceship. This is... This is great. Now do I talk to New? I can't do anything else, so... Ah, here we go. He's coming. Didn't disturb your slumber, fella. Oh, he's Balthazar. Ah! T-A-R-D-I-S. T-R-D-I-S. T. R. D-I-S. All right. Oh, I'm gonna hop aboard. I can figure out how. Press the A button to board. Okay, here we go. Pushing the A button. Well, we can go to the apocalypse. Ew, I'm not ready for that. So I have another way to travel through time now. TARDIS is capable of this? Yeah, it is. All right, where else can we go? Or is it going to drop us here? Oh, snap, I wasn't ready. Ooh, hey, yeah. All right. Nice. So I don't have to necessarily... Are these like the same physical points across each epoch? I wonder. These two sure look the same. Fascinating. But then it's able to get me to where I want to go. All right, and there we're gonna have to leave it, I'm afraid, friends. So I saved it on 9 in order to try to get to the top of that peak, and maybe I can't do it. But maybe I'll explore. I keep saying I'm gonna like do things in the game in between like episodes, and I never do. So I don't know why I keep saying that. But thank you all so very much for watching. I mentioned the things you can do easily for free for us, but if you feel like free isn't good enough for you, then why don't you join our Patreon at patreon.com/Famicom Dojo, where even as little as $1 a month, which is way better than an ad, will help us to grow and support us and do all these awesome things. It's December now, and or you might get a t-shirt to your people, a poll where they can vote on the next t-shirt design that they have earned. So you need to be a part of that tier in order to vote that tier or higher. And good times. I also mentioned last episode that Patreon's released a new way to do subscriptions so that you don't get charged at the first of the month. So if you're like, I mean, it's December 2nd now, so now is a great time to join. But before it was an even better time because you get charged on the first of the next month. So you're like, I don't want to pay $5 or whatever for you. You might get a t-shirt tier only to get charged 2 days later because that's when you subscribe. Now it's once a month whenever you start, which is good and bad because that means you got to wait another month potentially to get a t-shirt or whatever. But like if you sign up for the Dojo Disciple tier, you get your DVD right away. And by right away, I mean when I remember to send it to you. I owe 2 DVDs right now. I got to get those mailed out. So sorry. Working on it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the t-shirts, I will get that poll up and running. It'll be fun. We'll all enjoy it. We'll have a great time. We'll wear the same one. And I'm going to introduce a second one regardless, I think. Not one that's available through this. You can purchase it. In fact, we have these t-shirts. I should put them on the Famicom Dojo store where you can just go and buy them if you want to. But if you're part of this tier and either the design you want doesn't get made or you don't like it, then we're going to give you a discount on our Teespring store, which is now just spring.com, but it doesn't let you know that it's a t-shirt store, which is weird. Whatever. Point being, we can't give you the full freight for Teespring because that wiped us out last time. Thanks to the pandemic, we had 2 years worth of stuff that we had to catch up on. And given like international shipping rates having gone way up and just being a lot in general, the Teespring costs being higher than we expected, it drained the coffers, shall we say. So we've changed up the t-shirt tier a little bit this year. So hopefully you like the design that we come up with and you'll just want that. Otherwise, we can give you a good discount. Other than that, time to read off the names of the people for December, which now that you're able to subscribe at any point isn't really true, that it's just December. Interested in offering a free trial? Okay. I'm on a wait list. So I can offer you guys free trials once I'm off the wait list and they've provided me the ability. So if you don't really like what you're not sure, you can come on and see our goodies. Apparently. I assume I get the ability to set up what you can and can't see based on that. But really, we've made it so like even for $1, you can see all of our backlog of like videos of our drafts. You'll still be the first ones to see new videos before anyone else. You can give feedback before we release it and make it better. That's how our last Future Retro video got better. But I'm running out of time, so we're gonna read off the patrons list for you. Our Dojo Disciple tier are Andrew Greeley, Daniel Hathcock, and Earl Grey III. Did that go down? Did we lose somebody? Oh no! Otherwise, we have in our You Might Get a T-shirt tier Butler, Jody A. Cornelius, Keith Robinson, Lena Blue, Peter Burrell, and Rachel Moser. I owe you guys a T-shirt. All of you whose names I read, you get a T-shirt. You get a T-shirt, and you get a T-shirt, and you get a T-shirt. So please consider signing up today. Patreon.com/Famicom Dojo. And I guess until next time, remember that the magic is the lifeblood of the universe.
Famicom Dojo.